Alright, Teague here. I'm going to do John Mayer's Daughters. I just put a cover of it up, so anybody wants to watch the cover, but I thought I'd do a little lesson for it too. We're starting with a B minor 7th chord here. It's actually going to be called B minor 7 out of 11. It's kind of a really pretty chord, but basically, second finger has the 7th fret of your low E. Then the third finger has the 7th fret of your 4th string, of your D string for an A, and then your pinky has the 7th fret of your 3rd string to give us a D. We're not playing the 5th string, so the 5th string is just being blocked, usually just by this middle finger kind of leaning against it a little bit. And then the open B and open E ringing. So it's a B minor 7th because it has a B, a D, that's the root, the 3rd, and an A is the 7th. Doesn't have a 5th, but that's not a very important chord tone. And then open B ringing, and then E, which is the add 4. If you count up from B, B, C, D, E is the 4th. B minor 7, add 4. The rhythm for this, it's in 6/8, which we're going to feel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to feel like that. The rhythm he's mostly playing is going down on beat 1, up on the end of beat 2. So he's going 1, 2, and, down, up. 1, 2, and then on beat 3 he's going to go down, up for 3 and. So 1, 2, and 3 and. So down, up. 1, 2, and 3 and. And then the last part of the measure is quite simple. Down on beat 4, and then 5 and 6 and. Down, up for 5 and 6. So the second half of the measure is just 4, 5, and 6 and. Down, up. So the first part is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and that's our strum pattern for the, pretty much for the tune, thereabouts anyway. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I didn't stop, but anyway, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and. Sometimes I think even if you watch the cover I did, a lot of times I just do what you hear on the second measure, just the down, up, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and sometimes it's easier than that. Down, up, down, up. Either way, it's good to get good at both, really. So our chords are going to go from in our verse, we're going to go from this B minor 7 add 4 to E minor 7. We're going to do this by getting rid of the second finger here. Third finger is going to come up from the 4th string to the 5th string, still the 7th fret. The first finger is going to come in on the 5th fret of your 4th string. It gives us a G and gives us an E minor 7 chord. And we're going to do the same strum pattern we did on the B minor 7. The next chord is E minor 7 slash A, so all we're going to do is get rid of that third finger, and we're going to let that open A ring. So it's still an E minor 7, but slash A, it's a slash chord. It means it has something in the bass other than the root. And then our D chord, we're going to do this, but we're going to leave the pinky where it is, and our second finger is going to go to the 5th fret of our 5th string for a D, and our first finger is going to go to the 4th fret of our 4th string, and going to give us a D. And on this chord, we're not really going to play strings 1 and 2, so we're going to kind of block those with finger 1, which you'll find kind of happens anyway. So we're going from B minor 7 add 4 to E minor 7. The E minor slash A, just get rid of the 1. Notice I'm kind of using my thumb to block some of those, I guess just to open E from ringing when I get to this next chord right here. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Nice. And then there's that guitar that's just over top of it. I can't remember how it goes, but the anyway, something like that. I might teach that later, but if in the cover you'll notice what I did is I just incorporated a little part of it, like just some of the parts that we hear when we hear the song. So I just do the B minor 7 add 4 like it is, E minor 7 like it is. On the E minor over A, I switch my pinky with my 3rd so I can hit this G, 8th fret of the B string. And then I pop this 3rd finger back to this A, the 7th fret of the 4th string, to go A, G, A, which is 4, 2, 4, and then to my D chord. So I'm kind of taking a little part of the solo and a little part of the strum and trying to put it together, right? And that gave me, let's see, that was on the A, 1, 2, 3, something like that. And then on the next part I did the B minor add 4, and then I just go which is just this C sharp, first fret on the 6th fret of your 3rd string. So there's my chord, right? My C sharp is on the same string my pinky is on, so my pinky comes away, and then I just hammer that pinky back on, but I can leave the chord in. So I went from the, and then it does it again right here, and then on the last part, the 7th fret of the 2nd string, for this little, and I think, I can't remember if I did a slide or if I did a little, oh no, I think I slid. Anyway, that's the whole I know a girl, that whole verse, right? So we go through that whole part over and over through the singing, and then the chorus is going to go from B minor again to E7 instead of E minor 7 on the 2nd chord. So basically it looks exactly like your E minor 7th did, except instead of this G with the 1st finger, we want G sharp with the 2nd finger. So let's see, and then the E minor / A, so the 3rd chord from the first part, and then D. So very similar to the verse, right? Just basically same first chord, E7 instead of E minor 7, E minor 7 / A, same as the 3rd chord in the verse, and D. And that's going to be our chorus. And then let's see what else parts we have. When he gets to the 2nd verse, he has this kind of, and that's where there's 2 guitars again. There's a guitar that, no, I can't remember how it goes, but something like that, right over top of this other guitar going. So in that one, I wasn't really able to find a very good way to put the 2 together, so I just played what he sings over. So this is B minor again, but a slightly different way to play B minor. He uses his thumb to play the B on the 7th fret, the low B. First finger's on the 7th fret of the 3rd string for a D. 3rd finger's on the 9th fret of your D string for a B. Now, and when he plays this one, he's kind of keeping them all fairly short, so as I press it, I release then. So I get this 1. And then he does this little, he hits the B and D here together, which is what you hit, then bars his first finger across those 2 middle strings, and then just drops this F sharp in for a little triplet at the end of 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and, or is it triplet? Triplet. Yeah, it's a triplet. It's like 1, 2, triplet, 3, 4, triplet, 1, 2. Yeah, so basically it was the B and the D, to the A and the D, to the F sharp. It's kind of tricky. 1, 2, and I'm getting it by going down on the B and D, up on that A and D, which is the 2 middle notes barred, right? Strings 3 and 4, to the F sharp, back down. So I went, so 1, 2, triplet. Sorry, I played that wrong. 1, 2, triplet. 1, 2, triplet. 1, 2. It's tricky. I just played it twice wrong in a row. I don't even know how I did the cover. I practiced it quite a bit. It's kind of a tricky part, this right here. 1, 2, triplet. Triplet. That's it anyway. And then we go to E minor 7. We do basically the same thing. So this is the same chord we played in that. But we're going to go E, D, 7th fret to 5th fret to B. If this video gets cut off, I'll do a part 2, as I have a feeling it will. So that's same rhythm,